It's a special pleasure to be included in the address and to have the Elaine Brantley Award be part of this. We present the award at the beginning of each academic year to acknowledge our colleagues as models for community and civility, with hopes that their shining example will inspire us all throughout the year. So I'm going to ask President Furman to join me. The Elaine Brantley Award is our most important recognition of community and civility. Created to keep Elaine Brantley's memory alive, the award recognizes and acknowledges that for 24 years, Elaine truly crossed all boundaries. She was the TC cashier in the cafeteria, but she was a friend, a wise counselor, an excellent listener, cheerful supporter, a voice of encouragement, a smiling face to everyone. She provided sage advice to faculty, staff, and students, and she embodied the genuine warmth and kinship of our community. So for many of us, we remember Elaine, and we miss her so. But for those who have just come to TC, who came after her presence, we are also grateful to have this award as a remembrance to share with you, to share her spirit with you. The award upholds her legacy by saluting those who live by her shining example. So joining today to assist President Furman with the presentation of the award is Elaine Brantley's daughter, Ebony Chemise Foster, and accompanying her is the granddaughter, Bria Elaine Foster, who is now, how old are you now? How old are you? She's 6 years old.
And she's wearing her 125th.
And she's wearing her 125th anniversary pin. Ebony grew up at TC and is deeply a part of our community and a part of the Elaine Brantley tradition, exemplifying her mother's manner of embracing all as family. So we are truly grateful that you have come and joined us again, and you do so faithfully every year. And so, traditionally, we have a present that the president will present to Bria. A couple of things in there, Bria. All right. This year, the recipients of the Elaine Brantley Award for Community and Civility are Yeremy Chavez, Elizet Gonzalez, and Gerolyn Martinez, who's receiving the award posthumously, and it's being presented to her husband, Alonzo Martinez, and her sister, Jackie Diaz Solano. The Elaine Brantley Award seeks to recognize Teachers College employees who, by virtue of their daily efforts, go beyond the expectation of their position, promote a sense of community and culture of civility at the college. The award hopes to raise the awareness of individual contributions to community and especially civility at TC, show appreciation for those individuals who contribute to the realization of these goals, and recognize those who excel in making Teachers College a better place to work and learn. The descriptions of the award recipients in the program are words from their colleagues and from students who say wonderful things about them. First, Yeremy Chavez. Yeremy Chavez, Associate Director of Public Safety. Yeremy is appreciated for his outstanding work in supporting the variety of college offices, student groups, and outside entities to coordinate safely special events on the campus. He is always willing to go out of his way and extend himself for TC. Yeremy is noted for his willingness to reach out and his efforts to accommodate and support members of the community, working with him on programs without jeopardizing safety or security. Yeremy manages situations with poise and inspires others by example. He is civil, professional, respectful, and goes the extra mile. He is always working behind the scenes and brings the same focus and dedication that he offers for special events to his routine day-to-day interactions with students and staff and faculty. It is because of his quick and effective response to individual problems and concerns that so many members of the community turn to him for help and advice when situations arise. With his consistent, calm, and cool demeanor, Yeremy sets an example that promotes a sense of customer service, cooperative teamwork, and community. Yeremy is a good guy and an unsung colleague committed to TC. All right. Elizet Gonzalez, step forward. Liz, as we know her. Liz is administrative assistant in the development office. Liz projects a vital first impression for the fundraising and friend-raising Department of Development and External Affairs. She sets the tone for the department. Liz is respected for her professional and patient, extremely friendly, helpful, warm, welcoming, and knowledgeable interactions with those who walk in the door, as well as other departments across the campus. She smooths out the complicated and sometimes frenetic buzz of activity that swarms through the development office and helps everyone connect with those they need or find what they seek. Even when others are demanding, Liz goes above and beyond to help. And she does it with humor and grace and efficiency. She is responsible for juggling information, event details, calendars, office schedules, and the like, and does so in a way that supports not only the staff of the office, but the entire TC community as well. She is kind to everyone, and she has a special quality that promotes others to be as kind and as thoughtful as she is. Her enthusiasm permeates all she does, and it's contagious. It is her warmth and small gestures that speak the loudest and make her so special. Her colleagues are inspired to pay forward the respect that Liz gives to them. Liz? And she's a New York Mets fan. Gerolyn Martinez was the admissions assistant in the Office of Admission. Gerolyn was a positive and a lively spirit whose personality, warmth, attitude, and gentle soul touched many at TC deeply. These characteristics represent the same spirit that Elaine Brantley possessed and clearly made Gerolyn a special part of the TC community. As the younger sister of longtime staff member Jackie Diaz-Solano, she became a member of the TC family as young as the age of 15 when she would visit her sister here, and she knew Elaine Brantley. Soon after, she began a series of several temporary and interim positions in accounts payable, student activities and programs, and the Office of Admission before finally being hired full-time as an admissions assistant. She represented the spirit and enthusiasm that the Office of Admission conveys, which, along with her ability to interact with anyone at the college and her true love for TC, made it a perfect fit. She was always very positive, polite, smiling. However, what was most unique about Gerolyn was her genuineness. She cared about people deeply and had a way of always thinking about others. The focus was never on herself. She loved coming to work here. And even during the height of her uphill battle with her illness, she was always concerned for others, reaching out to her friends and colleagues at TC. She called from hospice to congratulate a colleague who graduated from TC in May. Gerolyn is honored for her embodiment of the special qualities that Elaine Brantley represented. This is now the 10th year that the Elaine Brantley Award for Community and Civility has been presented. honoring individuals who help us remember the qualities of Elaine's character. And I want to recognize our past recipients who are here today and who've joined us and who do so much for the college and are here to acknowledge their colleagues. So I'm going to ask them to stand. Is Orlando Cartagena here? I can't see because of the lights. Are you here? Stand up, stay standing. He received the award in 2005, all right? In 2006, is Michelle Hill here? Michelle, where are you, Michelle? Stand. And Rocky Schwartz. Rocky, stand up. Where are you? Stay standing. 07, Sarah Phillips and Stacy Thomas. Are you here? Yes. In 08, Yvonne Wallace. George Schussler is Yvonne Wallace. All right. 09, Paul Aquaro, Jackie Diaz Solano, and James Rudolph. 2010, Eddie Friedman, but Iraida Torres Zari, are you here? Yes, yes, where are you? Stand. 11, Virgie Morales and Professor Aaron Pallas, where are you? Stand up, wave your hand. And lastly, last year, Tom Rock and Professor Yolanda Seeley Ruiz. Stand. Give them a big hand. Like all of you, they do so much for the college. Lastly, very quickly, I want to offer much appreciation to the Brantley Selection Committee, and chaired by Jolene Lane. It includes Deanne DeCrescenzo, Yvonne Destin, Samantha Liu, Tom Rock, and Melanie Williams. Thank you. This brings us to a conclusion.